Saint Febronia of Patti was born in Sicily to a pagan family. Come on, Toby, get in here. This video shut out at some point, so I'm going to give a short version. Her father had an arranged marriage set up for her. She refused. She wanted the religious life. She was being abused by her family and the locals, so she fled. Her father finds her, throws her off a cliff. She later had, wow, that's a lot of mosquitoes at the top of that tree. Is that one of those green bugs? No, that's a fly. So why do the gnats just or mosquitoes, those are mosquitoes, why do they just kind of go in a swarm? Like what is that? A piranha swarm. What's the meaning of this? I don't know if you can see it, but they're right at the tippy top of that little tree here, this tree here. What is that? What's the animalology of that? Did that somehow help them to get prey? Are they mating? Is this an orgy? What are we looking at here? What's going on here? Are they calling other mosquitoes to come to eat the carcass like vultures? Anyway, Saint Febronia is credited with the intercession of, I guess, the town of Patti. And there was an earthquake in the 1600s that they prayed for intercession against. 1698, 1908, and 1978. She's credited with her intercession to keep the town from being destroyed by earthquake. Also, in 1656, a tyrant bought the fiefdom and came to possess everything in it. And on his way there, the bells of the town started ringing out to alert them to defend themselves, which kind of seems to me in 1656, if you bought, that guy spent the money on a piece of property, on, let's say, an entire town or fiefdom. It seems he does own, in those times, he owns everything in there, doesn't he? I don't know if he owns the people. Probably there. I don't even know how that works. But what justification would they have to defend themselves, at least in that type of a social setting where someone can actually buy a fiefdom? Does he own them? I mean, I don't know. But anyway, they got alerted. The bells started ringing, and they gave Saint Febronia the credit for that. So that's Saint Febronia. Saint Anastasius of Anchorite, who was a monk in, I guess, Greece in the 900s, who helped to lead an expedition against the Saracens, which is basically the Muslims, who were conquering all the Holy Land and everything for the last 300 years since they had its inception. And frankly, they've been continuing to try to do that for the last 1,400 years. So let's ask all the saints to pray for us. Please pray for the souls in purgatory.